Hey, what's good? Shid Malfur said Jesus MC dropped a new video. Oh shit. Hold up. Thank you for that, Shin Malfur. Let's see what we got right here, right now. Jesus MC Destiny. Project Sunrise announcement.
Hey guys, Jesus here, and I know it's been a while since I posted the original videos about this project, but I'm now here with a little explanation about it, and this is already the new rewritten client that I've been talking about.
Nice. All right. We got an update from Jesus. Yes, sir. What's good, K-Save? Let's do this.
Destiny 2 players just...
What the hell? Oh, all right.
Rasputin was built by Clovis.
What is going on? I'm trying to type something. I don't know which PC I'm typing on. My God. All right. Let's do this. Get this music playing. Nothing in the background. Okay.
Hey.
Pause this. Let's get this. What's good, Tony Habusa? My God, I'm trying to type on this freaking new DCV update. Unvaulting. Update. All right. Change the title. What's up? What's up, Tony Habusa? Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's time. It's been 2 months since Destiny 2 died, and we are already unvaulting old content. The holy grail of which being, of course, the Red War campaign. That's what we're searching for. But in the process, we've found that we can access an older build of Destiny 2, particularly a pre-Beyond Light build. And these videos and this tool has been brought to us by none other than Jesus himself, literally. So let's see what he's cooking up here. He's got Project Sunrise announcement. So if you don't know, obviously things were sunset in the game in 2020. And now it's time for the opposite. Project Sunrise. The Great Unvaulting. Let's hear what Jesus will bless us with today.
Hey guys, Jesus here, and I know it's been a while since I posted the original videos about this project, but I'm now here with a little explanation about it, and this is already the new rewritten client that I've been talking about. It's about finished now. There is still some testing to do, still some bug fixes to do, still a few little features that I need to add for release, and I also need to make documentation and install it. So it is still going to take some days for the public release, but we have pretty much every basic thing working now, as you can see here. And I'm just going to...
So if you haven't seen in our previous videos, we've covered this twice now. You can click on these planetary destinations and you can load into areas. Connecting from one area to the next is a problem. Enemies are not spawning in. Mechanics don't work, but you can roam around in the sunset planets and areas that existed before the sunsetting in Destiny 2, which is pretty crazy. It's still incredible. Obviously, it would be absolutely peak if you could play an older version of the game, but a project like that will take much longer than 2 months.
Load into some places, run around in the background, and tell you guys a little bit about what is going on with this project. So originally, this started out as me just trying to get an old build of the game to run so I can load into my favorite old destinations and have a look around. But as I posted my progress online and asked some questions, a lot of people were very, very eager to get in on this and to be able to try it as well. So considering that, I've decided to make a public release, and I've been working on that ever since. Now, to explain exactly what this actually does. So this is a client mod only that installs into your own old install of Destiny 2. You need to download that yourself from Steam. The mod is a single file that installs into it, and basically what it does is stops it from trying to connect to live servers and instead provides everything the game needs.
Dude, remember when we go? There's like Zur was here for a while.
To start up locally without internet and go into these destinations, provides this basic information. You can change some of this in the config, but you can't actually do any like actions here. It won't work because the server just doesn't accept it, and it can have some unintended side effects. So yeah. So this is mainly just meant to preserve these old maps, be able to load in, walk around, check out all these things, you know, that are gone now from the game. And it's going to be fully open source, fully free, so if anyone else wants to add other things, or in the future if I decide to do more research into actually getting stuff working, then that can always happen. But for now, the work I'm doing is just this, being able to explore around and check out these locations that, you know, no longer exist in the current game. There's no kind of NPCs, enemies, encounters, no scripting. A few little things that run on the client work, Sparrow works, ability works. Some
Interesting
parts of maps like some doors, some teleporters, some spawning for sparrows do actually work, but mostly it doesn't work at all. So keep that in mind. You can load into almost everything.
That's crazy.
And
what?
Most of the time it will just load you in. A few things might not work yet, and a lot of the activities don't get the right spawn, because as far as I can tell, the default spawns are actually not saved in the game, they're only on the servers. So we're still mapping out those and setting them as far as we can.
Interesting.
You can go to the public destinations as well.
What?
Around here.
No way. Dude, he's about to go to 2 tokens and a blue. This is crazy.
Also, no enemies anywhere. It's totally empty. The music and ambient music also mostly does work, which is very nice.
The music. That's awesome.
I do have 3 characters here. I just want to clear. And again, you can change some of this stuff in the config if you know what you're doing. Then we can also change the character. We got also a hunter and a titan.
What?
The hunter as well.
How cool. You can even change your character a little bit.
You know, load into some other destinations.
Dude, we're going to IO?
What I'm gonna say right now is, when you're watching this, this is not publicly released yet. We're still testing, still fixing some bugs. It will be released soon. So unless the description says otherwise, this is not released yet. You can't get it right now. Just wait a few days and be patient. I'm working my best to get this to you as fast as possible. Now, some other implementation details that might be interesting. The way this is implemented is all the game data, you know, the kind of stuff that the server might need to set this up, is extracted live from your install at runtime. We don't ship any like batches of game data at all, no copyrighted data in there, so we should not have any problems on that front.
So you're saying there probably won't be any DMCAs for him. That's his goal, right? He doesn't want to get hit by Bungie's legal team, right? That would be very problematic for him. So it would seem as though the assets that he's using are assets from your game that you bought in Destiny 2. So technically, you're not accessing anything stolen, if that makes sense. So you should legally be able to play this. Like, this is the content that you paid for that Bungie removed. So literally, if you do get sued, like this guy gets sued or there's a DMCA issued out, this is going to be the biggest controversy ever. Like, basically, Bungie took your content away that you paid for, and then when you found a tool to be able to access it, they also took that away. Like, that's going to be a problem. So I imagine Bungie will not do anything about it. We'll see, though. Sony, on the other hand, Sony may not like, I don't know. We'll find out. What do you think?
This takes inspiration from a lot of other modding frameworks and modding tools that have existed legally for a long time that extract their data at the runtime and do not ship any game data and just ship patches or other ways to interface with the game without shipping this kind of material. So basically, what I'm saying by this is this should be, at least from a copyright standpoint, be covered. As far as I'm aware, this is completely legal, and it's within my right to not only do this on my own, but also publish the results and share it with everyone. Also shouldn't be a licensed agreement, since we're not playing on the live servers, we're not connecting to Bungie at all, and modifying this completely locally without interacting with them or their servers is completely legal, at least where I live. So keep that in mind. I assume that there will be no attempt to take us down, since it's not really harming anyone. It's not really a cheat or a crack. It's not enabling any kind of cheat development either, since it's a 6-year-old version of the game on the old engine. And I just hope I'm right about this, that there is no kind of conflict here. I've tried to make this in a way that there is the least amount of surface for this kind of thing, and I'm making it so everything is like legal, no copyright, none of these problems. You need to provide your own.
It's crazy roaming through this. It just feels like a ghost town. It's like literally just memories for the OG players, and for new players, they're gonna have no clue what they're looking at.
Game install that you get through Steam as well. And yeah, I'm hoping that Sony and Bungie will respect that and not try to exploit some kind of edge case law or loophole to try and take this all down. And yeah, so one more thing that I want to talk about is other destinations and other places that are not normally reachable through the map, like as you saw in my videos, the Shard. That is currently not implemented on this client, but it will be implemented as well. And then you can select overrides for load-in and load into any bubble that has any valid spawn as well. And lastly, I do not have any plans to make this like a standalone server or any way that you can host a server and have multiple people play on it, because that also kind of gets to the territory of where I'm questioning whether it might be a license violation at that point.
Dude, that's going to be a big problem. I feel like people are going to really want to load in here with their friends, or I wonder if you could even like load into PvP, right? Like, imagine you can go into Crucible and play on some of the sunset maps or something. Did they sunset any of the? I think there was some maps that got removed, right? I remember they didn't remove some initially, but they took out some of the less popular ones. So there might be some maps that people want to play on. Yeah, there was some. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It'll be interesting to see like how much we can get away with before Bungie lawyers come knocking, or Sony lawyers, right?
So someone else maybe can do that, wants to do that. The client has in theory support for it, but I'm not making any standalone servers. I'm not hosting these servers, definitely not. And the only way you can play this with my materials is with the built-in handlers for that kind of thing. We're not communicating outside the game client at all at that point. So that about sums up what I had to say. Last words about the content vault. I know a lot of people have been calling the vaulting a lie and have been getting mad at Bungie for not bringing back this content when it's apparently so easy. But let me say what I did here is a lot easier than what Bungie would have to do to bring back this content, because this is still the old engine which doesn't have all the new content, and also nothing is even functioning. So if Bungie were to actually bring back the stuff, it would take them probably weeks and weeks of work with whole
weeks and weeks of work. Oh, boo-hoo, Bungie.
teams of people. I will not claim that the vaulting itself was a good thing or that the decisions leading up to it were correct, but I will claim that at the point where it happened, it was really the only option, and they also didn't really have a way to reverse it or bring all these things back at once, like people wanted. So that's about everything I wanted to talk about. If you have more,
Nah, I think most people are still going to be pretty mad at Bungie about the vaulting, not just because it happened, but because of our accessibility to even roam around in the areas. It feels like it was a huge oversight from them, something that we'll always critique them for, because who in their right mind is going to take away content that paying customers literally bought? Like you buy these things so that you can play them, and then years later they're removed. This is always bad practice in any consumer market, not just video games. So definitely frustrating, definitely lame. And the people who are throwing tomatoes at Bungie honestly throw more, because it's crazy that we can even play these areas. And it does go to show that even if it would take them weeks to make them actually functioning, it was like right there. You know what I'm saying? It was right there.
question, leave it in the comments. I will answer it in the coming days. And I'm excited for the release. I hope you guys are too. And I will see you guys around.
All right, that's an update from Jesus on Project Sunrise. And honestly, I'm excited for this one. This is mostly for the OGs, for the veterans out there, people who played Destiny 2 in its early years. There were activities, there were planetary destinations, there were things that you got to do that created core memories that made you really love and appreciate the video game and the franchise Destiny. And a lot of those things were sunset and removed from the game. And Bungie's justification was that the game got kind of bloated and that their spaghetti code got a little too out of hand. And so they had to remove some stuff that was less popular and played significantly less, and also some of the oldest stuff, right? Because theoretically, if you've played the content for years and years, then you wouldn't really be interested in it, which logically, makes sense, I suppose, in some ways. However, the biggest issue is that, one, people did pay for this, and two, if you ever want to get new players into your game, having a cohesive story that has a proper beginning, middle, and end is a key element, to convincing people and getting them to enjoy your franchise and pay attention to the lore and the story and where the game's going, right? So it ended up being the biggest mistake ever, and we've talked about it countlessly on this channel, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse anymore with sunsetting, but I am extremely excited for Sun Rising. This is awesome, and we will absolutely be playing this when it comes out, so look forward to that. We'll explore all the destinations, maybe even roam around and tell some stories about things that happened way back when in these areas, and things that were just meaningful. Like we joked around about, going to Mercury there and 2 tokens and a blue. That's a good one. What a crazy time, man. And I wonder how far this project will go. I wonder if we can add more. Wonder if we could do more. We'll see. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below. Marathon under 4K tonight? Probably, boys. Probably. Pour one out for the homie Marathon. Marathon, she ain't doing too good. We lost more. Somehow Marathon's population continues to drastically go down at a rate that is astounding. We were just talking about how it went down to 5,000, like maybe not even 2 weeks ago, and now it's already down to like 4,000. So unfortunately, Marathon it ain't looking good. It's looking worse than ever before. What's good, Discarded TV? What's good, Rudar? What's going on in the world of Destiny? The sun rising, dude. The sun rising. That's what we like to see. All right. yesterday I got absolutely screwed over by the servers. Did you see that? I got soft locked the day before in the final boss fight with Samuma in Ghost of the Deep. And then the day after that, we got error code kicked out. That was yesterday. So now we're going in round 3 against Ghost of the Deep, trying to solo flawless this bad boy. It's time to lock in for real this time, though. So, the goal, chat, is to solo flawless every dungeon in Destiny 2. So far, we've done 6 out of 11. We got 5 left. Ghost of the Deep is next up. What's good, Wild Rabbit? What's good, McKinney Sand? Did you see the somewhat ethical net limiting that everyone can do? Where is this at, Fire Demon? Share this for me. Somewhat ethical net limiting. I whispered you. Jaded with the tier 1 and 28 months. Let me turn that alert back on. Thank you, Jaded. Let me see here. Get that alert back up. Boom, boom. Finally did Spire Solo Flawless. Very nice. Jaded, jaded, jaded.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
Thank you.
I'd like to see you wiggle wiggle for sure.
Got you. Sounds good, Fire Demon. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Solo Flawless Ghost of the Deep. This has been the most cursed one of all for me. We got there. Well, first try we died to Ekthar because we mistook the symbols. Then second try we made it all the way to the boss soft locked. Third try we made it all the way to the final boss, error code. So it ain't going too well for me. It ain't going so hot. But we're back again. We got to get them all done somehow. Here we go. What's up, Pug? This part is like completely free and a little bit on the tedious side. Charlie. Need to make sure I adjust my build. There was something I was going to add to it. I was going to add, we got Empyrean, Eruption. It's for melee. Yeah, I was going to add the one that extends the duration of Radiant and Restoration. That would be a very helpful one. It's going to cost me 10 melee, but I think it's worth it. So let's go here. We're going to go here. Let's see here. Yes, Solace is what I want. Alright, now I got that. Let's save this everywhere. Perfect. Out of here. Yes, much better. I'm running solo op. Yeah, I am running that on the artifact. Yeah, it's really good. iPad. Yeah, now that I've had some time to experiment with the build a little bit, we're able to perfect it. Got Pizza Hut as the symbol. I feel like the moths shouldn't linger as long as they do. Like, they shouldn't be able to follow you for that long. The moths should linger for like 3 seconds. If they can't catch you that time, then they blow up. The fact that a moth could like follow you across the map for like 25 seconds is it's a bit too much. Pretty sure we had that in the artifact, yeah. Okay. I think I had elemental supercharger. What were you talking about? Solo op? Yeah, Marty O'Donnell got banned from that event. That's pretty crazy. They banned Marty O'Donnell from the event because he's conservative. They banned him from a Halo event. The original composer of the Halo soundtrack banned from going to an event because of his political affiliation. I don't know about that one. I thought we were all about inclusion. What the hell? Whoa. I just got destroyed. I shot those moths, and that's a wrap. Dude, I died at this start. No. Ah. That sucks. SAC Anime is not a Halo convention. It's not a Halo convention, but the point of it is that there was a Halo event that was happening there. And that he was invited to that, right? So... Dude, I can't believe I just died. Awkward, yeah, very awkward. Man. This Ghost of the Deep run is going to be the death miss where I died to that. I died to 3 random ass moths. Come on, bruh. This shit is so whack. How am I doing? I'm doing absolutely terrible. I am in a crippling depression right now. Ghost of the Deep is destroying me. It's the fucking... First it was glitches, now it's just dying to something stupid. Ghosts of the Deep. Solo floss. Let's do this. No excuses. We get it done. It's time. The bane of my existence, yeah, is this one. These moths. I don't know which Bungie dev made the moths, but I have some questions for them. And I feel like they're a very sadistic individual. I don't trust them. Whoever it was. Don't make it right about them. Most hated dungeon ever? Maybe. I don't know if... I feel like I haven't spent much time in Vespers, but I think that one will probably be harder. We'll see when we get there. Damn. I thought of the most savage comeback, but unfortunately I thought about it 2 weeks too late, chat. Damn it. When I was at GCX, Goth said something to me about posting bullshit on Twitter. He's like, oh, you're always posting bullshit on Twitter. That's what he said, something like that. And I was laughing, so I was like, ah, yeah, whatever. I should have said back, dude. I should have said, almost as bullshit as that world's first you got. That's what I should have said. That would have been good, dude. Damn it. I'll find a way. We'll see what he says next time. Imagine. Oh man, that pillar almost spawned into me there. Almost killed me. Wonder if that pillar can kill you. Got him, dude. I know. We'll have to get him next time with that one. We on a private server, Red War, pre-Beyond Light? That's what I'm talking about, Solus. Oh, yeah. Just keep posting more bullshit, yeah. Gotta shoot these damn moths. Pizza Hut. I never played this dungeon. This is a good one, dude. This is a good one. Ghost of the Deep. Solus is here. What's up? What's up, Solus? How's it going? I'm gonna check out the videos if you're uploading it. Shit, I forgot what the damn callout was. I think it was Charlie. Hopefully it was Charlie. I think it was. Beautiful. Someone created the tower in Power World. We saw that. Any games you plan on playing in the near future, except Destiny 2? On the horizon, there's a bunch of games that I've written down as like little bullet points of interest. Nothing that like screams, oh my god, I have to play this, other than I guess maybe GTA 6. I am looking forward to some of these projects that the Power World creators are working on. They seem to be like they just made like $1 billion off of Power World, right? So they're probably like gonna make a lot of other really cool side projects. And I think they have a good vision where they kind of like start gamer first and then work backwards. I feel like a lot of these game development studios, like the Bungies out there and just a lot of them, they start from the wrong direction. They start from like, you know, what can we create, and then work forward into a video game, and then the final result ends up being something that gamers don't really want because that wasn't their starting point, you know? And so I think that a studio like them, where they're like, they start off with like, what is the problem that gamers have? Like, what's a game that doesn't exist that gamers really want? And what would that look like? I think starting there is like the best starting point, because clearly, you know, Power World and various other games like can solve these problems. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's a really good approach, really fun approach, right? Like if you think about it, just in a pure like game theory standpoint, you know, we should just make the games that people want to see, right? Like, why else? What other games? What other reason do we have to make the games? Like, if there's a game where you're like, man, I really wish that there was a game that had the graphic style of this, and then but it played like this game. And then it had the mechanics from this game, and like in that, you know, like those are the games that need to get made, right? Like those are the ones that need to get made. Like I think it's especially interesting when you take like the successful ingredients from one game and then kind of put that in the like recipe list of the next game. It's not a proven model of success by any means, but it's probably statistically a higher chance, right? Like if you just took, you know, for example, Bungie's gunplay, right? They're really good at making the gunplay in Destiny 2. They're really good at making gunplay in Marathon. Like Marathon's gunplay is very good as well, right? That ingredient is basically something you can just put on your video game recipe list, and all games can just have that gunplay, and that's an incredible attribute. Like that's massive for these shooter games. Now we just need to mix in like, we need like 4 or 5 more ingredients that are equivalent to Bungie's gunplay. Because if we could have Bungie's gunplay and then like 4 or 5 other just completely lightning in a bottle style ingredients like mixed together, we could make something really special, something that captivates the larger gaming world, I think. Unfortunately, Marathon is their recent attempt, right? And Marathon took one ingredient that's really, really good, the gunplay, and then they kind of mixed in a bunch of other ingredients that weren't really that interesting, I think, unfortunately. I think that that's why Marathon's an interesting game to critique, because you're like, on one hand, the gunplay is fucking epic, like really clean, really good, so you're like, you know, this is on par with what Bungie does, but then on the other hand, you're like, they have all this other shit surrounding it. For me, that game was largely Destiny, obviously, but there's definitely other games that could, you know, take inspiration from Destiny or take some of those attributes and distribute them to other IPs and genres. Are you going to hop on the Division 2 like Cactus and Frostbolt? They got everyone over there. They got, like, Azcross, they got Fallout Plays and Mactix. Everyone's playing the Division 2 for a little fun tournament. I'm not that interested in it, but I'll give it a try. Why not? It's not like, you know, it's like if I wanted to really play the Division 2, I probably would have been playing it before Destiny died, right? Like, I mean, not trying to be so mean to even to those content creators, but it's like if they were really loving the Division 2, it's like it's been around for a long time, you know? But like, you know, I think everyone's just trying to find what fills the void right now. And the Division 2 is maybe the closest thing, so like, fuck it, we'll just play Division 2, have some fun. So. Someone said, I think you would have a lot of fun. How do you enjoy Destiny? You should try Fox Defiance. Interesting. I've never even heard of this game. Hashtag sponsored, yeah. Yeah, all the Destiny creators are obviously over there playing for a sponsored stream, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? They gotta make money, they got families, they got mouths to feed, etc. But, you know, it's more they're doing it for sponsorship, probably more so than they actually, like, really, really love the game. And I think that the audience, you know, should make that distinction, and you know, I think it's just important to kind of understand that detail, I guess. And it's not to be mean to them. They're I have no problems with them playing Division 2 or doing a sponsor stream, of course. Do your thing. Like I said, live your life, do your thing, have fun. Hopefully they have a good time, but yeah, I don't know. It's not necessarily for me. I want to play another game. I want to play other games, but I want them to compel me in that same way that Destiny has. I kind of had that same itch with Power World, you know? I want to do more with Power World, truly. But I haven't been playing it as much lately. That is not playing any looter shooters anymore, but Deadlock is PvP, so interesting. Yeah, everyone's gonna pick their different path, right? And some people are gonna go the looter shooter path. Some people are gonna go, you know, who knows what. Unfortunately, there is no Destiny replacement. There's no Destiny killer. But for me, what I would like to do is I would like to always cover a little bit of Destiny content just to keep the spirit of Destiny alive, to keep the Guardian spirit alive, if that makes sense. Like in my dream world, I would love to continuously get to talk about Destiny 2, even if just a little bit. Like not that much necessarily, obviously it's not going to be my main thing, but I just really, really like Destiny, and I have no problem talking about it, and like, you know, Project Sunrise and, you know, things of that nature for many, many years to come, as long as there is relevant news. Like, I'm not just going to make up random shit and be like, yo, Destiny 4. And, you know, eventually, like, maybe, like, 8 years from now, if there's just nothing, then, yeah, we'll just move on from it. But I like to keep it alive as, like, a small part. But I think that the key to a lot of it is, like, it's nuance, right? It's nuance. Like, you don't necessarily have to just play... Oh, he's going to get me. Let's go get me. You don't have to just play Destiny or just play one other game. You can play both, you know? Like, you can play Destiny for an hour, and then you can play like a Gunner game for 8 hours afterwards. Like, you could do both. Perfectly possible. And I'm not planning on doing that. I mean, obviously, Daruz, that's probably what Daruz will do now that Destiny's gone, but others will choose to, you know, do things a little more rational. Let's see here. Good. Alright, so we got Pizza Hut, Small Peen Human, and Charlie. Defiance, yeah. There's something about, like, I feel like I'm the world's worst person for saying this, and feel free to roast me, but there's something about the indie games that, like, I don't know. It's harder for me to get into them because, like, they're the bar is set a lot lower. You know, people are gonna be like, you triple A, they bought you. You know, I don't know. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, because there's so many, like, multi-billion-dollar shooter games. It's like, it's hard to get into, like, an indie shooter game, if that makes sense. Because you just know that, like, the shooting mechanics are going to be a little bit weak. Compared to, like, the other multi-billion-dollar corporations. If I could get my super back, that would be epic. Need higher intellect for that, though. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna raise my intellect so I can get my super back. Let's go here. Let's go here. Hey. What the fuck? Get out of here with that bullshit. Perfect. Now we're up there. Now we got this. They probably pop off 2 supers during damage phase now. Small peen human. Small peen hive. iPad. Small peen human. Wait, that's huge peen. I don't think I can crush that ghost. What the hell is bro doing over there? Bro, I hit him with a fucking tractor. What the hell? It's fucked up. Good. This will be a 3-phase for sure. Bro, speaking French? What? Alright, let's go here. Put this damn melee back on. I just need like 2 melee mods and then I'm good. If you throw your hammer and you don't get it back immediately, that's rough. That's hard to get used to. Huge peen. iPad. Charlie. Ugh. Look up Project Sunrise to see the progress made so far. I did. We watched that earlier. It was awesome. It's awesome. Crush this ghost. Doing the Lord's work out there. Bring them back, my goddamn sunset content. Alright. So now let's swap this, 2 hammers. Let's swap basically everything to melee because I just want as much melee damage as possible so I cannot die. I don't really need supers back to that far. So we're good on that. That is the build. And now let's go find Samuma. I feel like Samuma is probably the most unintimidating name for a raid boss. Like, what? Samuma. Samuma sounds like a fucking Pokemon. Raid boss? Well, a dungeon boss or whatever. Hive boss. Hive boss. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I probably shouldn't look too long. I might die. Hey. Nice shield, buddy. All right, Samuma, you're going down. Will you wear wigs? I have worn wigs. I will wear wigs. Let's see here, we got. I'm gonna use sleeper. I think that's probably a good option. Then I'm gonna use this. Then I'm gonna use this. And yeah, I guess sometimes I use the fusion on the knights, so maybe I'll continue with the fusion on the knights. We'll see. I might swap to the sniper, but for now I'll stick to this. Boom. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's good. And yeah, I guess that's fine. I kind of have a hybrid loadout where I'm like focused on being able to clear ads and do decent damage to the boss. Fuck. Oh, it's supposed to be down here. I went to the wrong spot. Warlog, where are you going, dog? Alright. And then we got all three, so I don't think she does the moths anymore. She goes here, does she do the moths? She does not do moths, so now we just do each of the symbols, and then we begin damage. Pizza Hut, symbol 1. Like I never asked what the P stands for your name. Never asked. The P stands for penis. Yeah. Pizza Hut. Done. And pizza is the next one. Imagine having your own restaurant, Lucky 10 Pizzas. That would be awesome. The pizza business is pretty serious business, though, you know? A lot of competition in this late stage. Everyone's got pizza these days. iPad. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean immune? What? What was that all about? That was insane. It was said immune. I must have stepped off the plate. That's awkward. All three symbols are got. Good. Would I eat my own pizza? I mean, sure, why not? What the hell? I would make some good ass pizza, right? Alright, we got hung here. Freaking buff. What I put in my pizza? I would have pineapple pizza made with pineapple crust, pineapple sauce. Pizza Hut here. Extra pineapple on top. Oh, the marathon pizza? Okay. Why would you call it the marathon pizza? Come on, man. Damn it. What the hell was that? Right, we fried that one. I think we can get it done on the next damage phase. Just gotta lock it in here. It's good, Orcas. How's it going? Right, I want the last symbol to be small pea and hive. So if this one is small pea and hive, then I'm gonna just come back here in a minute. This iPad. You guys understand why it's small pea and hive, right? It has 3 eyes and a small peen. Like, It's like the best possible call out name there. It's universal. Like, look at this symbol. 3 eyes. 1, 2, 3 eyes. And a small peen. Like, yeah. What more do you want? Right, that one's done. Good, book follow, perfect. Good rotations here then. That's his body. The line is his body, and that's the peen. Those are his legs. He has no arms. Alright, small peen hive it is. Good. Huge. Let's reload everything. Let's get ready for fucking war. You're going down, Samuma. It's good that there's no curse thrall in this area, you know? That would really be the icing on the shit cake for this encounter. Just a bunch of fucking curse thrall. They said, you know what, we're sadistic, but we're not that sadistic. Hey, where's the ghost at? Oh shit, it's down here. I'm like, what the? I'm like, hey. Let's go. W. Oh, navigator? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We got it done. Let's go. GG's, GG's. Little navigator drop? Yeah. Yeah, boy. Not bad, not bad. All right. Feeling pretty good about that. They could have made it so much worse, right? Imagine there's a bunch of fucking curse thrall spawning in this with all the moths. Sundered next? I don't even know what's next. I only have 4 left to do, which is kind of crazy. We're getting near the end. And those 4 are Vespers, Sundered, wait, no, not Grass. Grass switched. It was Equilibrium. And then I also have to do weirdly I have to do Prophecy. Let's see here. Which one did I go into recently? I went into Vespers, but I immediately got error coded. This one's gonna be really tough. This one's gonna be like learning Equilibrium. I might actually be able to pull off because I've played it so recently. So there's a chance I could actually pull this one off. Sundered, it's been a while. It's been long enough that it's a little bit gray. A little bit gray and sundered for me. And then... Prophecy is kind of free. The final boss is a little bit of trouble. But for the most part, it's just free. Sundered? Oh, man. I'm trying to think of which one would be the most fun right now. I'll save Equilibrium for last, okay? So Equilibrium will be last. So now I have to choose between Sundered, Vespers, and Prophecy. Vespers, I think, is the hardest one. I'll probably save this for second to last. Because that's just going to be like multiple hours to pull off. So now I got to choose between Sundered and a Prophecy run. Prophecy. Yeah, Prophecy is pretty easy. I think Prophecy is... I could just get Prophecy done probably right now. Just to get it knocked out. Solo, Flawless, Prophecy. This one I think it's pretty free, I would say. I feel like this is on the side of the earlier dungeons that it's not as challenging, or maybe it got power crept, but it is difficult at the final boss. The final boss be teleporting and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. It's a little bit crazy there. But other than that, it's, yeah, pretty overall, pretty chill, I'd say. How is the reset this week? I don't know if there's anything new. The final Twid's coming out one of these days. This guy gets his cheeks clapped. This guy is a complete joke. Where do the freaking things go? What the hell? What are they doing over here? What? I popped the wrong hammers? Oh, good lord. Actively trolling, dude. He still dies. He still dies. Oh, no. He still dies. That's insane. I popped the wrong hammers. Yeah, this is the power crept dungeon, that's for sure. This is the dungeon that got power crept. Big time. And that happens, you know? It's old. Sometimes it's kind of nice for there to be some easier dungeons, I think. What the hell is the freaking thing? Type of dungeons that were made for me, the easy ones, it's good. So that way you can be included in the fun. You know, if they were all Vesper's hosts, then, you know, people that are like absolutely terrible at the game, like Darus, like they would never even clear a dungeon if they were all as difficult as Vesper's hosts. Equilibrium, Pit, and Prophecy are the easier ones in the game. You think Equilibrium's in the easy category? Equilibrium's definitely, I would say, harder than Prophecy and Pit. I think the Equilibrium final boss is pretty difficult. A lot of moving parts, you know? That's kind of what you find there to be a lot of, is a lot of moving parts. Right, let's put this on. This on. Prophecies Walk Apart. I mean, Shattered Throne is just like... Shattered Throne is basically free. Prophecy is free until the final boss. Pit is probably just all around free. Trying to think, is there any part of Pit of Heresy that's like actually challenging or has any redeemable qualities? Pit might be the most free one of them all. Pit of Heresy might be more free than Shattered Throne even. That's a tough one, tough debate there. Yeah, they serve as like entry level dungeons. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good way of doing it, like, describing it. Entry level dungeons, which is good. There should be that, you know? Especially if there's going to be 11 of them. It's not like all 11 have to just be freaking absolutely brutal. Yeah, I think Vespers is hard. Ghost is probably pretty hard. Warlords, there's definitely a challenge in Warlords. There's definitely a challenge in Warlords. Yeah. Could all the freaking things fall into the ground? Like what? I think Vespers is pretty unanimously the most difficult one, though. It seems like that's what everyone says. It's that lightning, dude. That lightning RNG. Just get your ass out of nowhere. Put this on. Red rabbit. A little bit of a visual glitch. I'm about to make it all the way into the hole, dude. I've always used the tunnel. Should I go for the hole? What do you think, chat? Go for the hole or don't go for the hole? I'm nervous. I'm nervous I might fuck it up somehow. And this would like wipe me. I should have went straight in the hole, dude. Oh shit, that scared the crap out of me. Woo! I don't know why that scared me. No one in the history of all Destiny ever died to this group right here, dude. This group of 20 thralls, no one ever died to them. How does that feel? Alright? Listen, you guys, you're pathetic. I don't know who decided to spawn 20 thralls in right here, but never has anyone died to that group. Back. Alright, sleeper, sniper. The boots, the Iron Battalion Greaves going back on. Hall of Fire Hearts on. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. We're putting on solar. We're getting her done in 2 phases. You better believe it. Actually, we're putting on triple solar. Actually, I'll put on kinetic. So I'm gonna use the sniper a little bit, probably. Swap my hammer over to spin to win. Do I do spin to win? Because he kind of sits there. He kind of, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do spin. You know what? We're going to play it a little more conservative because I died one time. So, fuck it. We'll throw. Get my damn hammers back here, dude. Hey. Hey, this is not going very well for me. That was awkward. That was really awkward. I've used my goddamn super. Got launched by a bunch of shit, so fuck. Oh. This is gonna be an ultra throw for the damage, but hey, whatever. Reload, oh my good lord in heaven above. Alright, even with the massive throw for damage, we still got him past half, so this is definitely doable. Got light, triple light modes, goddamn. And the whole damn arena is dark. This is fucked up. Hey, don't make me pop this shit again. Oh my god. It wouldn't stop shooting me, so I had to pop this fucking super. It's because I don't have, I took away some of my survivability. Okay, I'll be able to get the super back. Thankfully. Light motes. I basically have my super back. Just want to get the roaring flames back. My hammer as well. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Where's the damn ads at? There they are. That's what I'm trying to build up. Oh. Light modes. he just throw a portal into his own feet? Alright, GG's. Lucky, any chance you do conquest carries? I haven't done any of that. Trying to get carried in a conquest? GG's, that's prophecy. It's done. Huge. This should have been a raid boss, dude. This would be the crit. Oh. Alright. Ladubski there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. GG's, GG's. That's 2 successful ones. In one day, my dudes. In one day. Now that's left is... Oh, fuck. I kind of fucked myself. Now I have to do just the 3 hardest ones back to back to back. I did not think this through. Oh, Lord. I got to do Sundered next. Then I have to do Vesper's Host. Followed up by Equilibrium. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be rough. I'm going to get all 3 of them done on tomorrow's stream, chat. You're cooked? Hey, I'm not that cooked. I have solo flawless them. Right? I have. I'm doing all of them, not in one stream. I might try it in the future, but I'll do all 3 of them tomorrow, so make sure you're following with notifications on. And that's going to be a journey. Tomorrow I'm going to try and get all 3 of them done and then get the whole challenge done. We're going to put it all into one video, a compilation of doing all 11. So follow, subscribe, notifications. Tomorrow, first thing will be Sundered Doctrine. So be there, be prepared. And then we will tackle probably the hardest one, which is Vesper's Host, which I've done. And I know how this one works, but I still agree this is the hardest one. Then after that, we will go to probably a little bit of an easier one, which is Equilibrium. And it's also in recent memory, so I kind of remember the mechanics and the layout. And then it's done. And then we'll put it all together into one video, and and then maybe I'll try and do it all together in one stream. Maybe I'll do one stream every dungeon in one day. We'll see. I'm having a lot of fun with it, though. And I hope you're having fun watching and hanging out. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs, the bits, the donations. I solo flaws Vesper with Kvastov. Damn. Vesper final boss area without the cheese is risky. It's going to be an adventure. We'll see you there, Orcas. See you tomorrow, chat. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Until tomorrow.